Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel for another Hot Toys Secret Base figure preview video. Before we get started, I want to say a massive thank you to Ryan Kirkwood for going out in person to snap these awesome high-res pictures. Show Ryan some love in the comments below because without him, this series literally wouldn't be possible. Now, if you're looking to pre-order your very own copy of Jar Jar Binks, I've popped a link to Pop Collectibles in the description below, along with the discount code Justin's Collection for 5% off your order if you decide to buy from them. When you're pre-ordering from Pop, you can either pay the full amount up front, then you don't have to worry about it, or leave a deposit and fix up the balance when the piece releases. As always, do your own research, make sure you're comfortable before buying. If you're heading down to the description, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon, and join button, so you're notified as soon as brand new Star Wars content goes live on the channel. Jar Jar frickin' Binks. Your eyes do not deceive you. That is a 1/6 scale Hot Toys Jar Jar right there. I never thought in my wildest dreams this would happen, but there he is, and Misa, boy excited to be talking about him. I am so sorry. Growing up in the late 90s, early 2000s, there was a lot of hate for Jar Jar, and I understand where those folks were coming from, but there's been this real resurgence of love for Jar Jar. He's been getting his flowers, and a lot of companies have been making figures of him. We had Black Series, then Figure Arts, now Hot Toys, and he is not an exclusive. I would have put money on them making him an exclusive because they could have been nervous about him not selling out, them overproducing him. No. He is a regular release. That's how confident they are that they will sell out of Jar Jar Binks. Now, in terms of hands, we get a bunch of different gestures. Some articulated wired hands would have been nice because they are certainly big enough for them to fit the wires in there, like what they gave us with Alien Big Chap from back in the day. But I ain't complaining, at least the detail is good. The skin texture, the patterns, the wrinkles, and the fingernails, they actually stick off past the edges of his fingers. That's his only real accessory, it's his Gungan grenade. Now, we get some switch out options for his face, literally an entirely separate face, and you can interchange the eyes between both face plates to alter the expression. Then there's the removable tongue, but we'll talk about that when we pan up. Does this look like Jar Jar Binks? Yeah, I think it does. Funnily enough, not everyone agrees with me on that. Some folks have complained that his nostrils aren't accurate. Yeah, you heard me correctly. His nostrils. They're saying there's not enough depth, there's not enough shadow, they don't sit up high enough, and okay, there might be some validity to that claim, but that is not a reason to not pick this up, I don't think. That is still very clearly Jar Jar Binks. If the nostrils are that important to you, though, I fully get it. If they'd have made Jar Jar 5 years ago, that display base would have had footprints on it. And not Jar Jar-shaped footprints, just human-style footprints. Thank goodness, he's being made today. No footprints on that display base. Speaking of footprints, I didn't know Jar Jar's feet looked like that, and they are a little bit nasty, with the 3 big toes up front. His pants, they're a textured, lightweight looking, almost suede fabric. No pleather as far as I can tell on Jar Jar, and considering back in the day there was that almost 12 or 13-inch Jar Jar that was covered in pleather, this is a big step up over and above that one. I've actually seen some people display that old school Jar Jar in their 1/6 scale collections. But now you've got the option of getting something a lot more realistic and more durable, at least for the outfit. Because as you can see, his arms are seamless. Medical silicone, yes, it needed to be so they could paint the patterns on the surface or somehow embed them into the material itself. I'm hoping it's not a surface coating that rubs away over time, but so far I've not had any issues with deterioration on my medical silicone 1/6 scale figures. That's not to say it can't happen, it's still something you need to be aware of. Will I be leaving my Jar Jar with his elbows bent in the collection? Absolutely not. I want to be careful. Hold up, did they wire Jar Jar's little vest? This asymmetrical, heavily weathered, lightweight fabric textured vest, the way it's hugging the body is screaming wired to me. And there's this ribbed border around the edge of it. Surely they fed a wire through there. Usually lightweight fabric such as that skirt, it just lays flat, sticks out and off the body, whereas the way the vest is hanging quite naturally, how it's shaped to his torso, that is a dead giveaway to me that it is wired. I'm so hoping it is. Now, you see that gap right there at the wrists? I fully expect that to be gone for the final production piece. They made a big deal out of showing close-ups of the wrists with the hands cupping the base of the forearms, disguising the wrist pegs entirely, so that's what I want to see when this guy releases. This head sculpt, or this faceplate, I should say, with the open mouth and the tongue sticking out, the detail here is insane. The translucent teeth, the really big, well-sculpted teeth, and they've also got, like, gums around the edges. The tongue has the taste buds, the little dots sculpted into the surface. You don't have to display him with the tongue if you don't want to. I do. I wholeheartedly do. Star Wars can be quite serious, but there's moments of levity, and Jar Jar is one very big moment of levity. This is a tall piece, he's got his tongue sticking out, his eyes poking out above his head, the long snoot, the visible teeth, the ear flaps around the back, the outfit that doesn't really mesh well with anything else in Star Wars, except maybe the Ewoks, their little costumes. Either way, this piece, it just speaks to me. Oh, and you can switch out the eyes for the sad ones, but the sad eyes on his open mouth smiley head sculpt, something tells me that wouldn't work as well as on the closed mouth sculpt. Now, let me know down in the comments, are you getting this? How are you going to display him? Are you nervous about the medical silicone? Or are you just all the way on board like I am? So at the end of this, is he a must-have? Yep, 100%. Now, I'm pre-ordering mine from Pop Collectibles. I've popped a link to their site in the description, along with the discount code Justin's Collection, for 5% off your order if you decide to buy from them. When you're pre-ordering Hot Toys figures from Pop, you can either pay the full amount up front, or you can just leave a deposit and fix up the balance when the piece releases. As always, do your own research, make sure you're comfortable before buying. If you're heading down to the description, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon, and join button if you like the sound of seeing your name in the end credits of my reviews. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you in the next video.